No, dude. Oh, jeez. I thought it just hurt them. It literally, like, breaks them down Thanos style into pure dust. Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Angel, episode 16. So, I just finished watching the last 2 episodes of Buffy, which I've been doing the Slay Alive watch order. We had Faith back, which was so cool. It was a great 2-episode arc. Really interesting. I loved kind of the scenarios that were set up and some of the, you know, the way that they showed a progression in Faith's perhaps moral or ethical perspective. And then fundamentally, just on a entertainment level, it's very entertaining, very exciting to have a character as volatile and charismatic as Faith back in the show, even though it does look like she's no longer going to be in the season. She's kind of off on a truck somewhere, driving away, contemplating her life choices, it seems like, but who knows? And you know something I was thinking? I don't think that this is going to happen, but it's just something I want to throw out there in case it does, because I would love for it to happen, is what if Faith, like, hitchhikes down to LA and ends up being an Angel now? And that could mix things up, because Faith and Angel had an interesting dynamic. And like I said, it's just she's an exciting character to have in the show, so seeing her in either Buffy or Angel is a big plus for me. And speaking of things that I don't think we're going to do in this show, but that I would love to happen if it does, hopefully this doesn't call on a curse of spoilers in the comments, but I would love for Drusilla to come back. I don't care if it's Buffy, I don't care if it's Angel, she is still my favorite villain of the whole Buffyverse universe. And we've had so much of Spike, which I'm so grateful for in this most recent episode of Buffy. And I don't know if it's like acting behind the scenes requirements, but come on. Can we get Drusilla back at least a little bit in either Buffy or Angel? Just that would be, if I had one thing to request from either show, that would be it. To get some more screen time with the best villain ever, Drusilla. All right, enough of my rambling about stuff that's not going to happen. As far as Angel, I don't know what we're going to see here. I mean, obviously, the last episode of Angel, Kate's father died tragically. Angel tried to save him, but things are not on good terms between the two of them. And it's tough. I'm rooting for Angel. I'm rooting for Angel to kind of get through to Kate, because I think that ultimately she does really like him, and she can tell that he's a good person vampire. And I don't know, I would love to see either of those characters who so much of their life is colored by tragedy and by disapproval and rejection. For those two lost souls to kind of find some type of shared happiness together would just warm my heart, okay? Maybe I'm just shipping them, maybe I'm just a sucker for it, but that's kind of what I want as well, as a fan of the show and of both of those characters. But as always, a full reaction to this is up on Patreon, along with future episodes of Buffy and Angel. Thank you to everyone who supports there. For now, let's get into today's reaction. Angel, episode 16.
Demons. Wow, they put a lot of thought into that title.
Points for creativity.
Why isn't Wolfram and Hart in here?
Because they're lawyers, not demons.
Fine line, you ask me. You know, like archfiend.org, where the lonely and the slimy connect.
Come on, Wesley, don't make a face like that. There's farmersonly.com, right?
Oh, I know. Every night it's Jeopardy, followed by Wheel of Fortune and a cup of hot cocoa. Look out, girls, this one.
Don't be too mean to poor Wesley.
On high-fashion pumps and a push-up bra.
Hey, if anyone is wearing a push-up bra around here, it's...
Angel. Are they flirting? I feel like Wesley and Cordy were the closest they came to flirting there.
Reputation for handling unusual problems.
A richly deserved reputation.
Get this guy some ice.
Hey, my brother, Jack. He was kidnapped last night.
Oh, shoot. I thought he was about to say his brother beat him up.
I found this in my mailbox today.
Ransom? What? Oh, nasty.
Do you? They weren't people.
Great. Your brother is a demon hostage. Can we trust this guy, though? I feel like between Buffy and Angel and all the twists that happen and all the nefarious characters, I mean, I'm admittedly paranoid, but at least for Angel in particular, feels like nothing is what it seems initially. It's got that Law and Order vibe, but there's always like a crime twist at the end.
I told Jack this time to go to hell. I want him to suffer the consequences of his actions.
Is that fraternal love? Tough fraternal love, maybe?
Thank you. What about the bookie?
I thought we could have a little chat.
What kind of chat, Angel? A physical chat? An interrogation chat?
I play, Ernie.
Game's invitation only, pal.
Didn't invite me. It's been a while since I played, so I might be a little rusty.
Oh, they know each other.
Doesn't mean you don't know.
Yep.
Talk or you're gonna get the Batman interrogation method. Pretty slick way to show bribe money. And he takes it too.
Canyon. Well, not exactly in Beechwood Canyon.
I'm surprised the carrot worked and Angel didn't have to resort to the stick.
You make a small wager one day and a bigger one the next, and before you know it, Beetlejuicy Albino comes a-knocking.
Honestly, an amazing PSA from Cordy.
Smell?
Sulfuric?
I had a Porsche and hair plugs, and I dated this guy.
Whale. I'm assuming that's when it's preparing to fight or mate.
Okay, first I say yuck, and then I hit search.
Done entering all this into your fancy schmancy database. I could have located
Got
it
it.
just...
Yeah, I mean, not to diss old school research, but new research is faster. This could be a setup, like if the guy is lying about what happened to his brother, possibly. Ugh. Well, we've got our slime demons. They do shriek. It's not the most intimidating sound.
Okay, who did we sell them to?
I wonder, based off the opening, if the law firm is going to be directly connected this episode.
Oh.
All right, Peter Parker. Who is this?
Thank you.
No problem.
That was a meaningful meeting. No way that's the last we see of that character. Was like underground demon fights, gambling going on or something? When the WEE is just not enough for you. I'm rooting for whatever demon yells, "Are you not entertained?" They're really gonna straight up kill him. Jeez, oh my gosh, no wonder this is underground. Look how many humans are in the crowd, like cheering, right? Like that's so savage of them. Alright, follow the ponytail, Angel. Follow the ponytail.
It was a group effort.
Open up. Let's get a look at those teeth. Teeth tell a lot about the bones.
Oh, they're trying to recruit him as like a fighter, as a gladiator vampire, you know.
Some attitude. That's good. You'll be a crowd pleaser.
Dang, what a setup to force him into this scenario. And he's probably going to have to be forced for his own survival to kill another demon who also, you know, is stuck in this slavery of sorts.
I asked for a room with a view.
That's pretty insulting, Angel.
Via's Belarusia. RCC Italiano.
Okay, stop bragging now.
And that band comes off. And the only way that band comes off is after your 21st kill.
It's like the gold cuffs on the genie. He has to break them off for him to be free.
Not killing anyone.
Then you'll be killed. Either way, fans will get their money's worth.
It's really sad how a lot of humans seem to view demons as other and less than worthy, you know?
She should put out a missing persons.
He's only been gone one night.
One long night in which he was supposed to check in with us and didn't.
Trust your instincts, Cordy.
His jollies cutting off people's extremities.
That's
Yes, Cordy, go with him. He needs a babysitter. Cordy, come on. We need some maturity on this operation.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Angel.
They're like, how are you that good looking when the rest of us look like this?
Crib, that's mine.
Now it's mine.
Okay, he's the prison bully over here.
You open your mouth again, I'll close it for good.
Don't push him.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Angel, guess how many vampires I've killed?
This is no ordinary vampire. This is Angelus you're messing with, bro. Angel is so badass. Like, he's so calm and moves so slowly. Just stares him down.
Catch you later.
You better hope he doesn't. Badass Angel and Awkward Angel. Those are the two best Angel modes. No, dude. Oh, jeez. I thought it just hurt them. It literally, like, breaks them down Thanos style into pure dust.
Send for the others. We'll have to find a replacement for his bout.
About Captain America here.
It's actually Bruce Wayne, but okay.
Questions. I'm a businessman. Make an offer.
You get to live. How about that offer?
What are you, Robin Hood? Please drop those.
You got a little inner John Wick in him. Look at this. Look at this, Wesley. They underestimated you.
And where is my employer?
Dang, I thought Cordy was going to show up as backup. Wesley didn't need backup. He's got this.
When he's fighting, do you think that would be a plus or a minus?
Probably depends on what he's fighting for.
You guys haven't heard of the legendary Angelus?
Up 2 fights ago. Stay on his left. Tie him up, you can drive his head right into the wall. You can get the kill.
Do you know how many people Angelus has killed?
You on drugs? It's not like you have a choice.
I mean, what could you do? I feel like you do have to fight for your own self-preservation. Come on, introduce him as Angelus. She's like, I'm rooting for him because he's handsome.
Sir, madam, I'm Detective Andrews. This is Detective Yelsu.
Yelsu?
Show 'em your badge. And write down their license plate number 439er.
That badge wave was amazing. Holy.
Do you a favor, Mr. Winslow?
Something's going down tonight. Something with the man.
She's like, stop, Wesley. I'm the actor here.
But we could just go on home?
I think that would be a wise thing to do, sir.
Props, Cordy. Well done. I don't know if I would have fallen for that, but I like that she made the effort.
Idiot. Thinks he can get out of this by pulling a Gandhi.
I don't think that's what he's thinking, bro. He's thinking on a moral level, not a strategic level. They should pull this all into slow motion and do like a Sherlock Holmes fight.
I'd heard rumors of a revival.
Couldn't they have just done West Side Story?
If they cross the red line while wearing one, they disintegrate.
Wesley, you are well informed. Did he kill him? Dang. And he's gonna, you know, blame himself and feel guilty for killing that demon. But it's not your fault, Angel. I really can't blame you under the circumstances at all.
Kill don't make you an expert.
That wasn't the first life I've taken.
Not even
It was
close.
the 21st.
Exactly.
But only if we stop fighting each other.
Now.
I'm giving you another way out.
But how? How do you get those links off?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for one of your favorite fighters,
He smiles. Like, he just enjoys this. He enjoys how much they suffer. Oh, jeez. That was so easy.
To do that, we have to get him out of those wrist cuffs. No mean
How?
feat, they were
How?
forged by
How?
ancient sorcerers.
So get an ancient key.
if I could get my hands on one of those cuffs, which isn't going to be easy unless you happen to procure one.
Cordy is so good. She's just so good.
Where's the key, Jack? Check
Careful.
his pocket. Craven, Trapcoast, any of you?
Come on, help him out. What are you guys gonna do? Just live this existence of gladiator death?
Feels to be in here. Come on! How does it feel to be a slave?
I don't think the brother's even gonna care. He's gonna be like, go ahead, kill my brother. I don't give a shit.
Out. So let's just get it done. He's your brother.
He doesn't care, dude. He's listening. Holy jeez. I mean, I imagine they would just execute Angelus right now. Oh, what, did she keep him alive somehow?
I'm Lila Morgan.
You're a fight fan. And a lawyer.
Oh, okay. Here's the connection.
I told him that keeping you around would be more trouble than it was worth. Congratulations, you're free.
Really? That easily? What's the catch? He's like, don't you know I don't drink champagne?
Take it.
Thanks for the champagne.
I feel like she is so into him.
Relax. Take me back.
I wonder if that was the right move, though. Maybe if he was free, he could find a way to free the rest of them? I'm not sure.
If I've read The Alchemist correctly, all I need...
Oh, shoot. Careful. I'm surprised they let him live after what he did trying to escape and letting the brother die, essentially. I think the other demons are going to be very impressed that he would choose to come back and be with them rather than look the other way. I mean, if there's any good inside them. Careful. That's great, Cordy's hiding back there.
From Keanu, my Palomino before the IRS took him away.
Dang, her family really was rich if they had horses. Back to position. Look at that! Horsehair is the key! Thank goodness for your old wealthy family, Cordy.
New favorite in the ring, a vampire. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for the second night in a...
Pretty cool red lighting here.
I'll kill you, Queen. I won't let you.
I actually wonder who is stronger of the two of them. Looks like Angel is losing big time.
He get his head ripped off. I think his heart torn out.
Dude, as if you would last 2 seconds. Come on, if Brad Pitt could do it, you can.
If we band together...
Oh, really, bro?
Give that back! Hey!
Man, of all the demons to have that tongue ability, he's the worst one. Oh, you give him a steak? That's so unfair. This is like the Joker tryouts in The Dark Knight.
Angel can't last much longer. We have to do something now.
What can you guys do without getting the cuffs off? Oh, gosh. Okay, don't tell me you don't just free yourself and leave the rest. Don't be that selfish. Look at that. Spares your life. Come on, if that's not enough to inspire you guys, nothing will be. Oh my gosh, this guy is such a loser. Oh, look at this, a change of heart. Good, good. I'm glad he made that decision.
Screw you.
Shoot him. Just shoot him. Okay, here we go. You can't stop all of them working together. It's too much.
Give me your wrist, loser.
You can call me a loser as long as you set me free. That's okay. Actions, not words. I mean, come on. Those guards are horrible people. Oh no, Wesley. There we go. Cordy. You're the MVP, Cordy.
Slave. You had your 21, but you had to go and ruin it for everybody else.
Nothing's ruined, bro. Oh. Oh, don't let that dust fall all over you. That's so gross. It's like a big Lebowski moment, but very nice. Very fitting, too.
Oh, easy. Thanks.
It was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
The slavery and the severe beatings and stuff. Wesley came up with the key.
But Cordelia came up with the key to the key.
Look at them. Look at them giving each other credit.
Well, actually, didn't we set a bunch of demons free?
Oh, well.
Don't phrase it like that. Good demons. You know, nice demons. Alright, so that is Angel episode 16. Well, that was an interesting episode. I mean, obviously it's kind of more of a one-off episode, not tying too much into the main storyline, although we did get a little bit more with the evil law firm. But just as a general premise, I thought it was really good, very interesting. Just the idea, I mean, what we've really seen in Angel, I feel like, as a theme running throughout this whole first season is just how demons are mistreated and persecuted and outcast, and really just what a difficult existence it is, you know, based off your species or race. I don't know exactly how you categorize all demons, but, you know, once again, we have this kind of underground gladiator demon fighting where we have an evil, you know, horrible group of people. But I guess it makes sense in the Los Angeles that's portrayed in this show. You know, with so much of kind of nightlife and illegal things going on and crime, that there would be a market for watching demons kill each other. I mean, it's as horrible as it is. Like, there's too many parallels with, you know, whether it be dog fights or human history, where things like that, there is a market for people who want to go see demons or creatures or animals fight and kill each other. There's just a bloodthirstiness that can make money for people who don't care, you know. So, and then it was difficult seeing Angel there, and obviously you see it's a bunch of demons who are forced to fight each other and have kind of, at least the way that I saw it, the way that it was portrayed in the show, have really given up any hope for a better life. And because they're so beaten down and hated and forced in this terrible situation, they kind of put their morality off to the side and their hope off to the side, which is a very understandable thing to do. I mean, can you imagine that's your existence, where you have to kill 21, you know, people who you hold no personal grudge against, just in the small hope that you can finally regain your freedom? And who knows, like, how many times in that prison those demons, like, how long they've been there, how much they've been beaten and tortured. Like, if you really step back and think about how miserable and cruel that existence is, it's so understandable that, you know, even that green hater demon, you know, who's giving Angel such a hard time, you can see where he's coming from. Like, I'm sure he has seen people like Angel before who have ideas to escape. Maybe he even had an idea to escape himself, you know, months or years ago. I'm not sure how long it takes. But, you know, after enough suffering, it's very difficult to not be cynical and to kind of look at someone who just joins that prison or that gladiator arena scenario and thinks they can figure a way out or a way to make a better life or free all of them. But Angel, of course, is a hero. It was difficult to see him forced out of self-preservation to kill another demon. And then I think it was very meaningful, of course, in that final fight where he essentially was willing to give his own life for, you know, to kind of set an example to the other demons that he's refusing to kill. And I think that it's realistic that it would take dramatic demonstration like that in his behavior in the actual fight as opposed to him just saying that. Because obviously, you know, here he is trying to rally the demons and say something that's somewhat true. Like, if we all work together, if we refuse to fight, there's nothing they can do. But saying that just isn't enough. You really have to put your life on the line to shake, you know, the demons out of their state of acceptance. And then a big thing I think we got was, I believe her name is Lila, but she seems like definitely a character who just seemed significant. Like, even just the way they introduced her, there's definitely, at least for on her end, some attraction towards Angel. So are they setting up a new possible love interest for Angel? Is she going to be another anti-hero type of femme fatale, possibly? I don't know, but I just feel like certainly we're going to see more of her character, and that's probably going to tie into the main storyline of the villain, you know, the villainous organization being this evil law firm. So I don't know, Kate. First we had interdimensional competition, now we have a beautiful attorney competition. So Kate, you got to bring your A game to the dating arena. You got to lock Angel down before one of these other ladies just steals him away. You already have the ex. I mean, let's just face it. If you're trying to like lock Angel down as a long-term partner, it's a very difficult challenge. I mean, first of all, like, he's a very handsome dude. Second of all, he's got a huge guilt complex. Third of all, he's a night dude. So if you're a morning person or someone who likes to go out on like hikes, it's off. Then he's got the ex who he's madly in love with, Buffy, you know, like, that's a huge thing. And they both still love each other, kind of, you know, like, it's not like they had a major falling out. It's for the better of humanity that they're not together. So that's another obstacle. What else? Then we have Kate, and then we have Jira, and now we have Lila. It's like, there's so many ladies. Like, good luck to whoever enters like The Bachelor with Angel and tries to win. That's a tough contest. So we'll see. We'll see which lady ultimately gets to that level with Angel. Right now, I think that, to me, I think the best fit, the people that I'm rooting for to be together, are Angel and Kate. But we'll see with the other characters. It could be interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I mentioned, of course, the full reaction is on Patreon. Next week's reaction as well. Future reactions. Thank you to everyone who supports there. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.